Whew. Hello everyone. Some of you is asking how I'm feeling and stuff. I'm doing so much better. And it's time to get busy on some more zucchini relish. And then, hi sis. And I went and had therapy today. I went at about 10:30, I think, and I had therapy for 3.5 hours. I had therapy. I was with my granddaughter, and that was my therapy. We played for 3.5 hours. So that kind of calmed me down, got me back into a good feeling routine and stuff. So you can tell I'm feeling better because I'm going to show you something. I bought these today. These little cukes. And they said that's all they had, but the lady's grandson, he really didn't know they were in a box. He genuinely didn't think they had any more. And so I bought these, and then his grandma wrote me and said, we have some more for sale. We got, well, I got 2 cases of them, of these. So I'm going to make some bread and butter pickles and probably some zucchini, or not zucchini, but cucumber relish too. So, handy dandy Power Chef from Tupperware. It helps me so much. And I'm just going to start chopping this stuff up. But what I'm doing, I know I've done this before, but I just wanted to get on and talk to y'all for just a minute. I've been laying around, you know, not feeling good, and I got up last night and I said, I'm going to church. So I did. It was a really good service. And so today I'm ready. I'm ready. My kraut in there is smelling pretty krauty. It looks really good, but I haven't mixed it around. I just looked at the top and make sure there's no pink or black mold or anything, and it's perfect. So I'm just going to leave it again until probably tomorrow and then check it. So I got that on the mend, making. I'm going to make some more zucchini relish, and I got some beautiful peppers at Massey's roadside thing on Mill Street. Roadside veggies and fruit. So I got some of them, and they are the cheapest place that I've ever seen, because I got them cucumbers, them little cukes, for $4 a case. A whole case of them. And that bag I showed you, that big bag, was only $3 for all them. So I mean, I'm really wanting to get some bread and butter pickles. But I think I'm going to do this relish maybe a little coarser. And of course my husband, while I wasn't feeling good, he cut all this up for me. There's like all kinds of zucchini. He done it just exactly like I like it cut and everything. He's done it for so long, for so many years. So, you know, I'm just going to kind of do it like this, about like that coarse. But my main attraction was getting on here to see how y'all was doing and let you know that I miss you while I was down, but there was nothing I could do. I just couldn't. I'm sure y'all been there where you couldn't do anything, you couldn't move. All you could do is just whatever. Think about moving. So anyway, I'm just going to keep cutting this up and while I'm talking to you, and get this zucchini relish. And I'm hoping by the time I get this worked up and the pickles, them little pickles, I got 2.5 cases waiting right down there on me. So I'm going to work on this. My oldest son was here, and we just sat and had a wonderful talk. Well, mostly I listen because I love to hear my kids talk, you know. But now I'm going to get busy on this. My husband said, wouldn't that be too hard on you doing all that and this? I said, nope, not with my Power Chef. My Power Chef helps me a lot, and I'm getting a little bit of arm exercise. So I'm going to, basically, this is the consistency I would like it to be. Is right there. And I don't mind doing a little bit at a time because it all works out. All works out pretty good. My husband, he's back here, had me to go through some things back here if I wanted it or didn't want it. And so I went through things with him. And I looked over at the jacuzzi in the back bedroom. I told him, I said, if I get in that thing, will you help me get out? He said, I could call the squad if you need it. Both of us have been in that thing, and I had trouble getting out, and so did he one time. But since we're both here, we can help each other. So it's just that easy to use a Power Chef. Hi, Amber. I was sick for, I know 4 days I couldn't hardly do nothing. Couldn't eat. I did. The second day I did get a piece of toast, but that was an iffy thing. But we're all doing good. Tom's doing good. We miss you so bad. We really miss everyone. I hope you're all doing good. You know, I thought to myself today on the way back from playing with the baby and getting my baby therapy, because I don't see her much anymore. And anyway, on the way back, I thought, Pam, I bought them 2.5 cases of pickles. I said, Pam, why do you do this? Why do you do this to yourself? Well, it's because I like doing it. And there's nothing like being able to pass a thing of pickles or relish or kraut to someone that you've made yourself and put your work into it. So I decided that no matter what, all the zucchini that I get this year is going to go into relish, maybe some zucchini bread. I want to make some of them zucchini things that Fiona and I was talking about, that I showed her, the rounds where you make like a little pizza and the zucchini is your crust. just, you can do so much. You can put it in soup. Oh, by the way, today when I went and bought the little little cucumbers, the lady there, Laura, she said her grandson opened the door of their house and this amazing smell come out. And I said, man, what are you guys cooking in there? It smells so good. He said, my grandma was making me some soup. So I said, well, it sure smells amazing. I make a lot of vegetable soup, but when you're in it, you don't smell it as much, you know. But when I went back down to get the rest of the cucumbers, she said, would you like to try a bowl? Usually I just tell people, nah, it's okay. But I said, yes, I do. So I tasted it, and she said, why don't you sit down and eat it? I said, well, I got to go because I just ran over to get them. I left everything here, and she wanted me to sit down and eat that vegetable soup, and I didn't tell her no. I just did it. I just sat there and ate that vegetable soup. And boy, was it good. So I told her, I said, I hope God blesses you 100-fold for that bowl of soup you let me taste. I haven't been hungry since I ate that. It was so good. It was very filling. And you know, they have always, you know, I don't know about people, but they have always been nice to me. I've always bought all my vegetables and stuff off of them, and they've always been very fair and just nice to me. So the Tupperware party, I think, is ending in 2 days. That's online. So that part will be over. And I think Sis in North Carolina is going to start selling it. There's a couple things I might want. So, you know, I don't know if you guys do any canning or what you do. Oh, I wanted to tell you about that peach pie I made. Them 2 peach pies. Remember I told you my husband won't eat a pie unless it's cut? Well, I cut that piece and showed you online, you know, live, what I thought about the taste of it. And this morning, I asked him, I said, do you want me to fix anything else? He said, oh no. He said that peach pie was delicious with the coffee. And I looked down at the pie, and there was one little part of a piece left, and I ate one little piece when I showed you guys. I didn't have any more, and there was one little part of a piece, and he really liked that peach pie. So I cut the other one, and I put it in the refrigerator. Put it back in the refrigerator after I cut it, so that way he can go to town on it, because I'm wanting to get on to something else to make. We thought about a strawberry pineapple cake. And then there's an ooey gooey oatmeal cake that my mom used to make. I thought about making. And then, of course, I got the lemon cake still I can make. But I've already done that online. And then I was going to fry some good old chicken in the lard frying chicken like my mother-in-law used to do. And I was going to do that tonight, but I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow because we still have meatloaf and mashed potatoes left over from yesterday. So no use to making anything else until we eat that. And you could see I've got my bowl over here. It's a big jumbo, that's a bowl. You see how that's filling up already? So there's going to be a lot of zucchini relish out of this, I think. And I've got another jumbo bowl I'll probably have to go in there and get. I'm glad I got two of them when I did. We've been wanting to do a giveaway, so as soon as this party's over with, I'm going to have Sarah to take all the names, and then I'm going to do a giveaway. And I've got all the other names in the same bowl of the last giveaway that we did. Never touched them, just put the lid on and put them in the pantry. So today, I went up to the store and bought 3 cases of jars because they're getting sold out down here. No, Patricia, this is some more zucchini relish. I'm going to start on the pickles when I get this done. And I could get the electric one out and all that, but the Tupperware Power Chef is so much easier because you just wash the thing out and put it right back up on your shelf. This one here is more manual, but it works for me. Matter of fact, I gotta tell you something. Ever since I have got this Power Chef, I have not used my electric one at all. So see, we cut the seeds out of the bigger zucchinis. He cuts the seeds and just does the little bit of white part in the green, and that's what makes zucchini relish. And he does an excellent job at it. So I let him do it because he knows what he's doing. I told him, I said, you've already done the hard part, so let me get this. What I'll do is I'm going to get this together and put the salt on it. And then it'll work itself overnight. And then my second stage will be put that on right. My second stage will be canning it. And I bought all pint jars. And actually this zucchini here is the zucchini that my friend Peggy gave me, and I'm just now getting it worked up. Tom, while I wasn't feeling good, he cut all that up and put it back there in the refrigerator for me, so when I got to it. But I didn't want to let it go because I got all them pickles. I wanted to get this part done with the zucchini relish. And, you know, Peggy gave me a thumbs up on the relish because she said that her and her mom ate a good bit of it. They liked it. And anybody else, they just love this relish. How many know your nose always itches on the outside whenever you're doing something like this? I'll tell you what, Amber, I've got a lot of Tupperware. You want to say hi to Amber? Angie's daughter. Our niece.
How in the world are you?
Tom said, how in the world are you, Amber? It is my favorite too, Amber. My favorite, hello. And here comes Brady. It is my favorite too. So you're getting an idea of what I'm doing. Amber said hi. He's gonna be a birthday boy in about 3 weeks. Oh yeah, for here. I told him you done an excellent job on this. Braden looks like he's been up on the roof and off the roof and in the dirt and everything today. He's worked all day.
Alright, bye.
What'd they do, wallow you in the dirt? When he ain't got any spunk, you know that they've worked him really hard.
I worked 12 hours today.
Oh no, he worked 12 hours?
This is from throwing cheese.
Let me see. Oh boy, he's just scarred up and everything from throwing shingles over his shoulder.
I went to Subway. I feel better now. I still don't feel super good. I still kind of got a headache from it, but on lunch he said, "Dude, you can go get lunch if you want." I was like, "All right." Went to Subway. Got a whole foot long. Ate the whole thing. Went straight back to work. Felt like I was gonna throw up. And
Oh yeah.
all that stuff. It was fine. We finally got that.
I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. You got it done? That roof?
Shingles and stuff. So much harder. Yeah, I got a blister on my thumb.
Papa always had calluses on his hands from working out.
See, what happened was it
Outside.
filled up with the juice that they do. I was gonna come back here and just poke it with a needle, you know, like you do. Well, I grabbed that pack of shingles and when I threw them over my shoulder, slid across the thing, burst.
Come over here and show him how you look.
It is what it is.
He looks like a whipped pup that's been thrown around in the dirt.
What's up, homie?
See his hands? He's got blisters, he's got marks on his shoulder and everything from doing roofing.
Huh? I do. But I don't know what, where, when, why, and how. But
Oh, so he got to write you.
yeah. If he doesn't.
You smell like He smells like,
I need to take a shower.
no, you smell like a fast food restaurant. Did you eat out or something?
I ate Subway.
He smells like a restaurant. He worked out in the hot sun all day, and he don't stink but anything what the last place he ate.
What do you think I should do to that? Just put a Band-Aid on it, or should I cut that?
And we'll put some of this in there.
Or should I cut the skin off, or just leave it on? They burn when skin peels. That's why you put holes in them.
You can put Neosporin on it so it can get infection. Then put a Band-Aid so it can't get dirt in it.
I haven't sharpened these blades since I've got them.
Okay, I'll do that after I shower. I was left-handed and I still Alright, I'm gonna go take a shower.
All right, honey. Hi, Stephen. Tom Stevens said hi.
Huh?
Amber's husband.
Oh. How are you?
Boy, we sure miss you kids, I'm telling you. As you can see, we keep busy, and Uncle Tom is going to be the big 8-0, August 15th. He acts like he's 60, though. He just ate, he said. That's why he smelled like he's more interested now in taking the shower. Yes. Okay. I didn't know it was that late. Well, I mean, it just, times flew today. I was telling them all I had to do therapy for 3.5 hours today. Therapy with my granddaughter. Oh yeah, we colored. We put stickers on faces in these books. They had these little books you put their face, make their face. We played Peppa Pig. Thank you for the suggestion. See, you don't want to try too hard with these Power Chef. You just got to go with it. Sometimes I try too hard and it doesn't do what I want it to do because I'm trying too hard. But no, I have not sharpened this since I've had it. I haven't had to. But I sure have used it for everything. They're so easy to clean that it's amazing. Hold that a minute. Put that over there. I forgot one. No. I told you I enjoy doing this. So quit trying to take my job. Always try and take my job. She's Patricia Parker said happy birthday. Amber, I want to make the spaghetti pizza sauce / that I made one year this year. That's why I'm trying to get all my kraut, the relish, and the pickles out of the way, so I can go full force on that. Because that's about all I think I'm going to can with is the relish and the pickles and kraut and tomato, you know, the spaghetti sauce, because I don't want to do anything that we just won't eat, you know. But now them tomatoes, the chunky spaghetti sauce or whatever, if you throw 1 pint of that in with your soups or whatever, that is the best. You can't beat that taste at all. And I miss that taste so bad. And how I make mine is I just do the tomatoes and mangoes and onions and then add my spices to make it like a spaghetti sauce. I get them big roasters. Grandma McManus gave me a big old aluminum roaster one time, or stainless steel roaster. It's an old one, but it was in perfect condition with the top on it, and it served as 2, and I would do my tomatoes and juice in one, and then the other one I would do just lay my jars in there and let them heat up, stay heated in that water. So I had both sides of the stove going in my little station over there that I worked in. And we use this relish, so I have to do more of it, because I looked on my memories popped up, and I'd done 30 jars a few years ago, and then I made enough last year because I had run out, but I didn't make enough because I did run out, and I have to make more now. But I've already got some canned from a couple weeks ago. But the reason why we do this is because yeah, that's fun. I've been thinking about the chicken and noodles. Oh, I got one of them pieces caught on there, I bet. Yeah. I did. I was told not to put my finger down in there. Yeah, Faye, that's what I was getting ready to say. We use our relish for macaroni salad, bologna salad, ham salad, potato salad, hot dogs, hamburgers. endless ways to eat it. And Amber just said that Grandma McManus used to eat butter and relish. So, I mean, there's just endless ways of using this zucchini relish. And I guarantee you that people that plant this stuff, they're overrun with it. I mean, these things will grow big before you even get to them. And that's why we do what we do with it, because people gives it to us because they just, it must be an easy grow. I can't even remember the first time I started making this, or I think it was one year we got a lot of zucchini and I didn't know what to do with it because I don't like to freeze a whole bunch of it. And I started looking up things to do with it, and I found an old zucchini relish. I've stuck with it every year. I haven't changed it or nothing because it's that good. What you do is you just do all this, you put all your vegetables, hi Buffy, and take and do all your vegetables, and then pour your canning and pickling salt over it. And these he cut up too. These are different colored peppers. And one of the ladies that in Ireland, she didn't use green peppers, but she used yellow and red. Now the recipe doesn't call for red, just green, but I put red in mine because I like my relish to look good as well as taste good. Let me give you a little look-see here. So that's getting pretty up there. So what you do with your zucchini relish is you put onions and zucchini. Like I said, take the seeds out and cut them. Cut your peppers, your red and green peppers. If you don't like green peppers, put you some just onions, and you really don't taste the pepper that much at all. But I'm just now starting to put some of the onion in because I almost forgot. I told him I had some sweet onions, and he's like, ew. Here's the kind of onions Tom likes, little tiny baby ones. So all this will marry in together. As it sits overnight with the salt on it. It'll draw all the juices. I didn't put that on there right. Sorry about that, guys. I can always tell when I don't get it on there right because it does that. Still didn't get it on there right. There we go. So there's one onion. Not my red one. He's stealing my red pepper. How dare you? You think it's getting close to your birthday or something? I like the red ones the best too. So I'm just going to keep doing alternating now since it's starting to get pretty full, you know. And I think with the pickles, I'm going to have to go get more red pepper. Because I like red pepper and onion, little slices of onion in my pickles. When you can it, it just really tastes good. You want one more red one? Yellow? Green? So I went ahead and, at Tom's suggestion, went ahead and put some yellow in too. That's what Colette did. Hers really looked good. So I'll just keep alternating now. I hope everybody's doing good. I don't know, this week has just been out there to me this past week, and it feels like it's a Saturday and it's Monday. But this week is going to be dedicated mostly to getting this stuff done. Keep forgetting I got a bucket down there. So people, you get your zucchinis and everything is really cheap right now. You know what I mean? So it doesn't hurt to go buy some red peppers and stuff when you're getting all this other stuff. And it doesn't even hurt if you don't. Because it's well worth the time to put into it. So I'm mainly trying to work on things that we will use and eat. And I told Tom, I said, if times really kind of would get hard, you know, you could always open a jar of relish. It's got your sugar in it and your brine in it and all that. Have that on right. Pay attention to what I'm doing. So, I mean, these are the best. These Tupperware Power Chefs are the best for cake mixes and chopping everything. I mean, they're so easy to wash. So easy. You don't have to have a great big $200 machine to make this stuff. I mean, if I had to, I'd even just take a knife and do it that way. Okay, we're winding down a little bit here. I will have to go get some more red pepper before I do them pickles. And if you don't have, what am I doing? If you don't have your red peppers yet, just do your zucchini and onion. And then after it salts down, then you can add your red pepper last. And your peppers after you get your brine cooked up, and then you put your relish in it, because you can do this last. I just always have put mine together. That's not what the recipe says, but I've done it and been successful with it. So we all tweak our own thing, you know. Okay, let's do, and I'll show you what this is going to look like when we get, we're just almost there. So you had a pan and a bowl full, didn't you? Wonder how many zucchinis, how many we had? We had some big ones. I don't even remember him cutting these. That's how bad I was. I don't remember him cutting them. I got up. We're going to do something with that. Yeah, we're going to eat that other one. He saved one back. He wants some fried zucchini. Back when we lived at the cabin, you made do with what you had. And what I would do was, we would get zucchini. People would, well, one year we had the whole yard and down the bank full of zucchinis and cucumbers and little tomatoes, and people would just come and eat right out of the garden there. But I would take the zucchini and I would cut it up in strips, you know, about the size of a piece of bread. And I would fry it. 2 of my kids ate mayonnaise and zucchini sandwiches. But one of them, I won't say which one was, can't stand mayonnaise. So they didn't. So, and then we would find mushrooms and fry the mushrooms and eat them on sandwiches. And back there, you know, back then we'd go get berries and mushrooms and just eat right out of the woods there. And Tom, he'd go ginseng hunting. I remember we bought a car one time on ginseng money. Now, I've never ate any dandelion greens. They say them's good for you and good, but I don't know if any of you guys have, but I haven't. I know Tom's mom used to go out in her side yard there in the field and get some kind of greens and fry them. Okay, that's about the end of that one. So there's all the zucchini except one over there, and we're not going to do it. We're going to eat it a different way. This is all going for storage. And Fiona in Ireland said that she'll never buy relish from the store again because she made some of this and she loved it. And that's why I can't bring myself to buy any from the store. Because I've tried it. I've made it and I've tried it and I can't. That taste is what I long for in my salads and, you know, potato salads and all that good stuff. So. Oh, I think I got it. I think I filled it up too full. Yeah, I did. Huh? Named after Braden? Faye? Faye, if you're still on there, Tom said they got a tornado named after you. Okay. So we're getting that gigantic, that's a bowl all filled up. My mother-in-law gave me this green bowl when I lived up at the cabin, and it wasn't nothing but just a little, I think it's $1.89 on the bottom it says. And we use this bowl for everything. It should be wore out by now, but it's not. Okay. A few more little things here. That's about too much. I'll have to cut that up just a little bit. So we're down to the Ooh, that squirted me in the face. Down to the last Mohican here. I brought a couple of these little ones just so I could throw them in there. They're a different type. And then we'll just let it sit. Really, your brine is the most important. You hear what Faye said, Tom? You said there was a tornado named after her, and she said, yep, I'm tearing up Jack. Tropical Storm Faye. Okay, this is the last of it. Chop that up in there. Okay. And then I'll show you what we're going to do with that. And then I will get off of here and keep forgetting I got a bucket down there to put all this in. Okay, now. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that's heavy. That's a jumbo Tupperware bowl. That's a bowl. That's going to make some relish. I mean, that's going to can some relish. And usually when I make this a lot of relish, in which this will not be the last batch I make, I know that for a fact. But usually when I make this kind, I go ahead and make some Chicago relish with that. Not with this, but I'll make a batch of Chicago relish. It's a darker green, and it's the kind they make in Chicago for their hot dogs. But I will be using cucumbers for that. And see this big piece of onion right there? I just leave that in there because when I'm opening that jar of relish and putting it in my salads and on my hot dogs and whatever we're eating or putting it in, I like that big bite that I can just eat. Just pull it right out of that jar and take a big bite of it. So here we are. So now we got that all in that great big bowl, and believe me, this bowl is heavy. This is a jumbo Tupperware, that's a bowl. It's got the handles on both sides. See, I always put my thumb up through them and use them to stir and stuff, but this is a jumbo bowl. and I had got a set of them. So I got 2 of them. I'll probably use one for my pickles tomorrow. But I remember seeing somebody put a little baby down in one of these, and it was so cute, and I thought, well, that's big. So now I'm going to take some of this Morton canning salt and pickling salt. Okay, and what you do is once you get that done, then you're going to put some of that salt over the top. You don't have to put it all through there. Just let it soak down over the top. Just sprinkle that all over the top. Which I don't even have to use that thing. I'll just do it this way. Done it for so many years, I just... Because you're going to be rinsing all this. But overnight, with this being on the top, it's not like kraut. With kraut, you put it all the way through. Your relish, you put it on top. Your pickles, you give it a stir. When you put it on top, you kind of mix all that in together. And it's not coming out fast, so that's not a lot of salt. Whoop, there we go. Now, I'll just sit and let that go all over the top of that. And that was probably 3 tablespoons I just throwed over top. When that last little bit came out, that was a half a tablespoon right there. Right there you are. You just let that overnight. I'll cover that. And put that back in the... Will this fit in the refrigerator? Back here? If not, I'll have to sit it in here right there in front of the air conditioner. Because I always keep it cold in here. But it doesn't matter anyway, as long as it's not out in hot sun. But anyway, I'll cover this, and I do have a lid to this somewhere. I think it's in the other room. But I'll just simply go wash that out and put it away. Now when I wash these, I don't put the lid on tight. After I wash them, I just kind of wash the lid and lay it kind of over the top there, sideways, and that way it keeps good air in it. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and spend a little time with you, and God bless you all. And this is going to be some excellent relish when it gets... The next step is just leaving this sit overnight, and then what I'll do with it tomorrow is I'll rinse all this off. I've got a good strainer for that, and rinse it, and then I will do the brine and cook the brine. And then when I bring that brine up to a boil, I'll put this in it, and I don't think I got a pan big enough, so I may have to do 2 pans of this. I'll bring that back up to a boil and turn it down and just let it simmer. Like a simmer, low boil simmer for 30 minutes. And then after you do your 30 minutes, then you put it in your hot jars, washed hot jars, and then I'll can it. And once I cook it, all I'll have to do is put it in a canner long enough. And even if you turn it upside down with all the sugar and stuff in that, and all the brine and all that in there, you can turn it upside down in your hot jar and it'll seal. But I'll probably just put it in my little electric pressure cooker. I can do 6 to 7 jars at a time, and do it long enough to seal it. So anyway, you will see that on another tape that I did already. Anyway, God bless you all, and I hope you have a good evening. And good night, Amber. I love you. And Margaret, yeah, it's a big bowl. So, anyway, God bless you all. I'll see you later.